Hey guys, KHI Master here. So one of my fellow Remember bootleggers, 47 Cartoon Guy, approached me to try to help him with how to use Adobe Premiere Pro and Audition because he's making the transition. He can't really use TrackX anymore since the developers for that company, High Andes, went under sometime last year, and he got a new computer, so he had to use brand new software that he's not as familiar with. So originally I was just gonna help him with like the track mixing on Audition. However, I figured there aren't really a lot of great. I mean, there's a lot of great tutorials for Audition out there, but if you're a Remember bootlegger or you want to start making Remember videos, there aren't a lot of great videos on how to track mix in Adobe Audition. Most of the tutorials are for like podcasting and that kind of stuff. The Peterson actually did a pretty good video almost 3 years back um, while he was working on Remember 1998, and he uses Audition. However, it wasn't really a tutorial per se. He was just showing kind of how he does his track mixing, and it was on also an older version of Audition. So I figured this would be a great opportunity for me to create a tutorial with Audition, specifically how to track mix on Audition if you want to make Remember videos. So 47 Cartoon Guy, Isaiah, you'll be the first one to see this. The rest of my viewers, you guys won't see this until after Remember 2000 second edition has been released, since this is going to be me working in my track mix for 2001, and I don't want anyone really hearing it until after 2000, after the video for 2000 is out. So let's get this thing started. Now the first thing you see here is the zoom in and out feature for both the amplitude and the time. The vertical is for the zoom in and out of the amplitude. As you can see, by default we have 3 tracks. And the horizontal zoom in and out is the zoom in and out in timeline. It allows you to see more precisely like the wavelengths of your music tracks. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to add in our next music clip. So I'm going to go to my 2001 folder, which is where I have all the music and video clips I've downloaded so far that I intend to include in my 2001 video. And we're going to choose Willa Ford's I Want to Be Bad. We're going to drag and drop it in there. Wait for the song to load. And then we're going to just play until we get to the part where we want to cut the music track. Okay, I found where I want to cut it. Okay, here's where we're going to cut it. To cut the clip, go to Clip, Split, and the track has been split right there. So now we're going to fast forward it to here, drag it forward. And we want it to be more precise. Nudge it a little, and in order to get that position, it's really important to match the beats up. So we're going to zoom into our timeline, nudge the music clip forward. We're connecting it to Let Me Blow Your Mind by Gwen Stefani and Eve. Perfect. Here's where we're going to end the song, clip split, and we're going to delete that part. Now, I already know where exactly I want to place my next song, so I'm going to go to this beat here and put a marker on it, and I'll create a marker by pressing the M key. And as you can see with the gray dotted line, that's the marker. The next song I'm adding is a Nickelback song, How You Remind Me, because you know how everybody loves Nickelback. Although this was actually a pretty good song in my opinion. We're going to go to where we're going to cut the song, clip, split, and delete that first part, and then we're going to drag the song to the marker. Going to go ahead and zoom in, get it more precise to match up the beats instead of snapping the front of the song to where the marker is, because I have the marker on the beat Much better. Okay, so now we're at the end of the segment of the song that I want to include. So we're going to go to clip split. Going to delete the rest of that song, and now we have the cut that we want. But there's actually an issue if you didn't already notice. How You Remind Me is a bit louder than we want it to be, so we're going to reduce the volume on that track. Now, to just reduce the volume on the entire track, just double click on the track. It brings you to the music file itself, and we're going to reduce the volume on that by about 1.2 decibels. And in order to get back to the multi-track session, just go to this side panel and click on the multi-track session. This one's titled Remember 2001 V3. And now the volume is much more balanced. As you can see, the track kind of ends abruptly to where I initially cut it, so I'm going to expand it a little, get that next part of the song. And I'm going to do a fade out here. You can either click that gray box to get kind of a less precise fade in, just a general fade in, or you can click at 2 different points on that yellow line, and you can drag that down to get a more precise fade in that you want, so you can have more direct control on the fade in. I think that sounds about right. So I'm going to go ahead and mix the next song, which is Stutter by Joe. And of course, go to where we want to cut it, clip split, delete the last part, go ahead and drag it forward to where I have. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to get a more precise. So I can match the beats up, and remember that matching up the beats is especially important to get the track mix to sound the best that it can sound. I think that sounds a bit right, but I would like a little more instrumentation in the front, so I'm going to add a little more. The song by dragging. And that sounds better. That eases the transition better. Now we're going to make some volume adjustments. Now, one of the cool aspects is that you can actually kind of combine music tracks, have them fade into each other, and make it seamless. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Now this song I've already have in the track mix, but I'm going to go ahead and just demonstrate it again for your viewing. So this is Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On. We're going to go straight to... I want both that instrumentation that you're listening to here, as well as the chorus. The problem is, like, the demonstration without Missy Elliott rapping does not take place right before the chorus. So we're just going to cut out this instrumentation first. Go to clip split. And then I'm going to go forward to the chorus, right here, clip split, I'm going to delete that section, I'm going to go to the cut here, clip split, delete, and we're going to drag the chorus forward. Now, here's what it sounds like without the seamless transition. Now we're going to drag the instrumentation a little forward, and then you want to match the beats up. That sounds pretty good. Sounds like the beats are matched up pretty well. So we're going to move this up to that first track section. And as you can here, as you can hear, they kind of transition into each other, fade into each other. We're going to drag this a little. Okay, let's try something else. And I switch between the different sections by clicking on the front section and the back section, and then drag. And this is what it should sound like for a seamless transition. And now I'm going to show an example of another seamless transition I've made. This is for a hypothetical Remember 1976 tracks mix. I'm not working on Remember 1976, just so you guys know. I just did this for fun. So of course the opening song I would have had for that would be Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones. And here comes the seamless transition. It skips to the chorus. And here's another one I did for a 1999 video, Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega. I had a lot more seamless transitions with this one to shorten the song. The first transition. I got a little more creative there, went straight to the chorus. And by the way, I'm not working on a Remember 1999, I also did this for fun. And then next, just transition to the instrumentation. Mambo number 5. So anyways, I hope this helped. I hope this helps you, Isaiah, and you're figuring out how to work with track mixing and Audition. And for any other people who want to use Audition, anyone who's doing Remember videos now or later, Audition is exclusive to the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription service. From what I understand, it's now about $500 a year or $50 a month, depending on how you would decide to pay your subscription. But I'm telling you guys, getting Adobe Creative Cloud is well worth the money. It's well worth the price, because not only do you get access to Audition, you get access to all Adobe programs: Premiere Pro, After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Dreamweaver, you name it. You don't have not every single Adobe product is available through Creative Cloud, but most of the essentials are in there. So anyways, I hope this helps. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial video. Anyways, this is KHNI Master signing off.